What's up, guys? It has been a minute since I've been out here in the garage doing any content. I started a new job about a month ago and have been buried. I've been traveling. I've been in New York City twice so far. Absolutely love it. However, been busy. So I have a pile of stuff to get through and really looking forward to getting some projects done on the golf cart again. And I've got probably 4 videos to edit just on the golf cart. So what we're doing tonight is something that my kids have been asking me for ever since I did it to the truck. They want it on the golf cart because we go on cruises on the golf cart at night. And that is rock lights, underglow, whatever you want to call it. I went with another Mictuning, Make It Cool tuning kit. This is their super budget friendly one, but it does come with a remote control that you can control the whole system with. Comes with 8 rock lights. They're a little different than what I threw on the truck, but they're gonna be more than sufficient for this. There is no inline switch or wiring that you really have to do with it, which is awesome. Obviously, you still have to wire it up to your battery. That's a no-brainer. However, you don't have to figure out, hey, where you're gonna mount a switch. Everything is simply controlled from the remote. So that's gonna be nice. Toss the remote up front and just turn them on, turn them off. Simple on-off button. Control all your colors, strobe, slow, motion, whatever you want to call it. Fade, smooth, strobe, and flash, and brightness, all on here. So what I see happening, my kid's taking this while we're cruising around, hitting buttons constantly, making me go crazy because the golf cart's going 85 different colors. But they've been begging me to get lights on the golf cart. It does come with a few different mounting brackets or mounting pads. These are rubber. They have grooves in them for the wiring to run through. This is like a roll bar mount. It's got, obviously, it's a little concave or convex. I don't know. I think it's concave. Maybe it's how you look at it. I don't know. And then there is another flat mount. We'll be using the flat mount. It does come with a full set of the same bolts, Allen head screws and nuts that the my other set came with for the truck. They are nice. However, with how this Club Car Preston is built, it is fully built with a aluminum tubular frame or square tube frame. And so for that, I'm taking the easy route, and I picked up a whole bunch of number 8 1-inch self-tappers that I am self-tapping every one of these into the frame with, because that is easier and it's a golf cart. So that's how we're gonna do it. Run them all in with the Milwaukee, get that done. First things first, I've got to get the control box mounted under the seat next to the battery. We're gonna do that. I'm sure you guys are saying, first things first, what do you mean? What are you even looking at, Joe? Control box right here comes with wiring. I need a few ring terminals on that. Is it gonna focus? It kind of is. Ring terminals on that, that's totally cool. We'll knock that out. Unlike the one in the truck, again, super budget friendly. Does come with 8 lights, but they all tree out of the same box instead of being inline. I don't see that being an issue whatsoever on something like this. And it has a little antenna wire for the remote. So that's the kit for, control box stuff. And then here is one of the rock lights I already threw. Yeah, there's one of the rock lights. So a little smaller than the palm of your hand and has a single light in it. It is silly bright because I already tested it. And then that's the flat mount bracket or, pad for this. So those are the ones I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing the flat pads on all this. The 1-inch self-tappers fit through there with plenty of meat on it, so should just run right in. First things first, though, we're going to get this control box mounted under the back seat, and then we're just gonna run and gun, throw all these in real quick. Shouldn't take more than 15 minutes. is what I always tell you. And that's usually wrong. But I think this case, it might be. So let's hope we can knock this out in 15 minutes because I've got 31 minutes of film left, footage left on my memory card. So I've got to finish it up in that much time. Let's get under the back seat real quick. All right, so if you've been here long enough, you know I did the Lifetime battery, which is the 100 amp hour, 48 volt lithium conversion. It has made pretty much everything I've done on this cart possible. I have the Lifetime, I've got my Bodega fridge under the front seat, I've done lighting, I've done lift, I've done all this. It runs 22 to 23 miles an hour down the road, which is spectacular, and a ton of range. I love this thing. It's been awesome. Does take up quite a bit of room, which is as expected. Think I'm gonna put the controller right here and drill in from underneath, poke through 2 holes in, connect it into my fuse panel that I have down there. That is something I did when I did the Lifetime. Really love that I did that because it makes everything wiring like this super, super easy. So I'm gonna get underneath there, punch some holes through, then bring it in here, bolt it in, and we'll be moving on. Give me 1 second. All right, so I am down here under the cart using this as a guide for where to put the holes. All right, made 2 marks. We're gonna punch it through. There's 1. There's 2. Let's get up to the top side and bolt it in. All right, so we are gonna go through with our little screws they gave us. Should be more than enough to secure this. All right, so now this is mounted up right there, right behind the big battery. We're happy with that. Now I've got to get some ring terminals on here. These were not provided, but they're just ring terminals. I hope you would have a ring terminal. If not, duct tape it on, I guess. I don't know. I worry about people who don't have the simple things, but that's fine. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Just go out and get you some. They're super cheap at the store. All right, both ring terminals are on. Red is positive, black is negative. Not to be any surprise. And I'm gonna mount it up real quick here to my little panel I have. And get that on, and then we'll start running wiring on all of these. Actually, probably what I'm gonna do is mount all the lights underneath and then run all the wiring up here through this hole right here and run it up and in. I think that's how I'm gonna run all the wiring in. Maybe I will run it underneath. I don't quite, not too certain yet. So I'm gonna get all the lights thrown on first. We'll show you where I'm gonna throw those in a second. All right, everything in here is buttoned up. As I mentioned, little control box, put it there. There's my fuse panel down there that you can easily see now. It's boogered up, but it works fine. And I'm gonna run wiring most likely through this hole right here for all 8 of my lights. And the lights are gonna go surprisingly down underneath. I've made X's on the frame where I'm gonna throw everyone. So I'm gonna get underneath there, throw all 8 on, show you where I did them, show you how I did them. Again, they're just on with self-tappers, so super easy to throw together. And then I'll be back, show you what I did. We'll get it finished wired up and show you the lights. Well, just like I said, an hour and 15 minutes later, and it's done, right? That's what I said, right? Yeah, roughly hour and 15 minutes, but I do have everything buttoned up. And you're like, Joe, I didn't see anything. You're right, but guys, it's self-tappers into a frame. Like, we're gonna go underneath there and I'm gonna show you, but the time lapse would have been so boring. You would have been like, Jesus, man, get it over with, skip. And then it wouldn't have been any good anyway. But I got all the lights going. The remote works great. I only did 6 because I don't know where I want my last 2, and I still gotta kind of button up the suspension to make sure that it's leveled out how I need it to be. The front's little nose, there's quite a bit of rake to it. So I got 2 left that I think I'm gonna put one in the back and one in the front, but right now I have 3 going up each side. It's looking really good. So none of the zip tie ends are cut, so flame me in the comments. I'm good with that. We'll get to that in a minute. Well, we'll get to that when I get to that. I said that last time I ran some wiring and it's still down there. Let's check it out. We'll adjust it with the remote. All right, first things first. Everything's wired in, and I just have, honest to God, all the wiring just shoved down there and zip tied together. And here's where the magic happens, right, guys? Light there. Got it going all the way around. I've got it on fade, so it just is kind of rotating and fading right now. And then, as you'll see, just shut it right off, turn it right back on, go straight back to the function it was on. Yeah, there's all those zip ties. I got it all wired up underneath there. I got 6 of them in. Let's get the lights off. So like I said, that you can see a little gap here in the circles. The 2 front are evenly spaced to the back. It's just that front is so much lower to the ground than this back is that I think that's what's throwing it off. So once I get that done, I'm either going to throw one in the middle underneath or maybe one out back behind the back tire. It would be nice to have one in the back and maybe one up front. But right now it's looking really good, and I'm really happy with the different functions. There's a strobe, which just absolutely not. And there's just a color change. Actually, I don't mind that. There's strobe. This is like the pulse or the flash, rotate, whatever you want to call it. Then obviously you can do just standard, whatever colors you want. I'm sure pink will be a hit. There you go. All right, guys. So that is a wrap on getting these Mictuning, Make It Cool tunings installed on the golf cart. Like I said, I still do have 2 more. Frankly, I think I still have 8 more for the truck that still aren't on. So I have a lot more rock lights to throw on something probably on here. Heck, maybe I'll even throw them under the canopy. That wouldn't be the worst idea. It would be kind of cool to have a couple up top, but might be a little too bright because those are actually really bright on the eyes. The camera doesn't pick it up very well. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in this week. Thanks for checking out what we did. And I will see you guys next week. Y'all have a good one.